This isn't just another car company, this is a storm, and it's rolling straight toward Tesla. While everyone was busy watching Elon Musk conquer space and dominate EV headlines, a quiet giant in China was rewriting the rules of the game. Its name, BYD. And now it's not just competing, it's threatening to end the way we think about electric cars. With batteries that won't burn, prices that undercut the market, and a new charging system that seems to defy physics, BYD isn't coming. It's already here. And it might just bury the entire EV industry in the process. For years, BYD quietly built its empire, assembling batteries, perfecting electric drivetrains, and studying the global EV market with laser precision. It wasn't flashy, it was methodical, strategic, and patient. But now, the silence is over. BYD has dropped what may be the most disruptive bombshell in the history of electric vehicles, the Super E platform. This isn't just a new feature or a software update, it's a complete reimagining of how EVs charge, how they perform, and how they're priced. At the heart of this platform is a staggering, claim gas-like charging times, not hours, not even 30 minutes. BYD is talking minutes. That alone sent shockwaves through the global auto industry. Suddenly, the biggest argument against EVs, charging time, was on the verge of being erased. But BYD didn't stop there. Their new platform also boasts smarter energy management, longer range, and better thermal control. It's not just a charger, it's a complete EV ecosystem built for speed, scale, and mass adoption. The moment the announcement hit, analysts began questioning whether Tesla could maintain its lead. Automakers worldwide started re-evaluating their production timelines. BYD didn't just innovate, they changed the conversation. This wasn't a challenge to Tesla's crown. It was a warning shot aimed at every legacy car maker still clinging to combustion. The message was clear: adapt fast or be left behind, because BYD isn't chasing the future, it's building it. The slow charging time of EVs has long been a thorn in the side of mass adoption. While gas stations can refuel a car in under 5 minutes, most EVs still require at least 30 minutes at a fast charger, and often much longer. That delay isn't just inconvenient, it's a deal breaker for millions of potential buyers. People want speed, convenience, and freedom. And that's exactly where BYD's new charging system flips the script. With their Super E platform, BYD claims it can deliver charging speeds that rival traditional fuel stops. Imagine plugging in your EV and hitting 80% in just a few minutes, barely enough time to grab a coffee. If this becomes standard, it could erase a decade of anxiety that has plagued electric vehicles. Faster charging doesn't just mean happier drivers, it means shorter lines at charging stations, less strain on power infrastructure, and a smoother transition for cities trying to go green. It's a chain reaction. One breakthrough leads to another. The entire industry has been waiting for someone to solve this problem. Tesla made strides with its supercharger network, but it's still a closed system. BYD, on the other hand, is designing its tech for global use, and possibly for partnerships. That kind of openness could accelerate the EV revolution in ways no one expected. Tesla was the pioneer, the disruptor, the brand that made electric vehicles cool. For over a decade, it had no real rival. With sleek designs, insane acceleration, and a supercharger network stretching across continents, Tesla built an empire from the ground up. But now that empire is showing cracks, and BYD is aiming straight at them. One of Tesla's greatest strengths, its premium image, is now becoming a weakness. The Model S and Model X are far beyond what most buyers can afford. Even the more accessible Model 3 and Model Y are still expensive in many markets. BYD, in contrast, is building high-performance electric cars at prices that feel too good to be true. The Dolphin, the Seal. These aren't just affordable, they're advanced, and they're coming fast. While Tesla continues to refine its self-driving system and expand solar projects, BYD is laser-focused on the core, reliable, fast-charging, safe electric vehicles that anyone can buy. They're not promising the moon, they're promising practicality and delivering it. Even more threatening to Tesla, BYD is vertically integrated. They make their batteries, their motors, even their chips. Tesla, by contrast, still relies on key suppliers. And in a world of unstable global supply chains, that's a massive vulnerability. BYD's self-reliance gives it a huge advantage in both cost and production speed. Tesla isn't going away anytime soon, but it's no longer alone at the top. BYD isn't trying to beat Tesla at Tesla's game, they're changing the game entirely. One of BYD's most powerful weapons is something most drivers never see: the Blade battery. While other manufacturers chase range by packing in more power, BYD took a different approach: safety, efficiency, and long-term durability. The result is a battery that's redefining what an EV battery should be. Built using lithium iron phosphate, or LFP, the Blade battery is more stable, less prone to overheating, and cheaper to produce than the nickel-based batteries most EVs use. But BYD didn't stop at chemistry. The Blade battery's unique physical design, long, thin battery cells arranged in a blade-like structure, improves heat dissipation and minimizes fire risk. In extreme safety tests, including the infamous nail penetration test, BYD's battery didn't explode, didn't catch fire, and didn't even smoke. In a market haunted by stories of battery fires, that's a game changer. But the benefits don't end with safety. LFP batteries tend to last longer with less degradation over time. That means fewer replacements, better resale value, and lower maintenance costs. And since BYD makes these batteries in-house, they avoid the expensive markups other car makers face. Tesla has begun using LFP batteries in some models too, but they still rely on suppliers. BYD owns the process. That's not just good business, it's a strategic moat. While most electric automakers are racing toward full electrification, BYD has taken a more flexible path. Enter the SuperDM hybrid system, a powerful blend of electric and gasoline that's redefining the plug-in hybrid market. At the heart of this system is a 1.5-liter engine paired with a cutting-edge electric drivetrain. It's not a backup, it's a seamless dance between two power sources. The result? Over 43% thermal efficiency, exceptional fuel economy, and incredibly smooth transitions between electric and gas modes. This hybrid system adapts in real time, maximizing range and performance based on how and where you drive. That's especially important in countries where EV infrastructure is still developing. Not everyone can plug in at home. Not every town has a fast charger. BYD's hybrids, like the Song Plus DMI, offer drivers the freedom to go electric when they can, and use gas when they must. It's a smart solution for a world in transition. And for millions of hesitant buyers, BYD offers a middle ground that's anything but a compromise. While Tesla abandoned hybrids, BYD perfected them, and opened the door to a huge, untapped segment of the global market. And BYD's ambitions don't end in China. It's spreading fast, planting flags across the globe. While Western automakers tiptoe into foreign markets, BYD is going all in. From Europe to Latin America, Southeast Asia to Africa, its footprint is growing rapidly. In Europe, BYD's electric buses already operate in major cities, praised for performance and price. Its passenger cars are gaining momentum too, especially in environmentally conscious countries like Norway and the Netherlands. These aren't test runs. They're full-scale launches backed by infrastructure and support. Meanwhile, BYD is also winning in emerging markets. Countries like India, Brazil, and Thailand are embracing affordable electric options, and BYD's models fit perfectly. In places where Tesla's price tag is out of reach, BYD becomes the obvious choice. And it's not just about exports. BYD is building factories in Mexico, Hungary, and beyond, bypassing tariffs and securing supply chains. That kind of foresight isn't just impressive, it's dangerous for the competition. This isn't a slow expansion, it's a calculated takeover, one region at a time. The race isn't theoretical anymore, it's happening now. Tesla, once the lone ruler of the EV kingdom, is facing its fiercest challenger yet. BYD isn't backing down. It has the technology, the pricing, the manufacturing scale, and the global reach. And it's moving faster than anyone expected. This isn't just a rivalry between two car companies, it's a battle between philosophies. Tesla bets on luxury, brand loyalty, and ambitious promises. BYD bets on practicality, accessibility, and ruthless efficiency. While Tesla talks about Mars, BYD focuses on Earth, and the millions ready to switch to clean driving today. So who wins? That's not an easy call. Tesla still leads in innovation and global recognition. But BYD is catching up fast, where it matters most, on the roads. One thing is certain, electric vehicles will define the future. And the company that shapes that future might not be the one with the loudest voice, but the one with the smartest strategy. BYD isn't trying to beat Tesla at its game, it's rewriting the rules, and daring the world to follow. But here's the part that really keeps legacy automakers up at night. BYD is profitable. While many EV startups are burning cash just to stay alive, BYD is turning a profit, thanks to its vertical integration, massive scale, and smart pricing strategies. They're not losing money to gain market share. They're gaining market share while making money. That's a nightmare scenario for competitors still struggling to break even on their electric lineups. It means BYD can sustain aggressive pricing, invest in R&D, expand globally, and still come out ahead. In a business where margins are tight and technology is expensive, that kind of financial health is more powerful than any ad campaign. Even governments are starting to notice. Countries that once bet big on Western automakers are now considering partnerships with BYD. Some are even worried. The European Union, for instance, has begun investigating Chinese EV subsidies, fearing they're creating an uneven playing field. But that won't slow BYD down. It will only make them smarter about where and how they scale. They've already proven they can adapt, pivot, and outmaneuver their rivals. The only question now is, can anyone catch up? The electric vehicle revolution was never going to be a one-company show. It's a global movement with different players bringing different strengths. And BYD has emerged as a quiet powerhouse, patient, precise, and now, unavoidable. The company that once started as a humble battery maker is now shaping the next chapter of transportation. Whether you're a car buyer, an investor, or just someone watching the future unfold, one thing is clear. BYD isn't just a competitor, it's a contender. And the road ahead just got a lot more interesting.